like with my back. Okay, okay. 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? Oh, sorry. What's up, guys?
What's up?
I'm with Athena Park.
Hello, everybody.
So you guys might not know her, but I feel like I'm gonna do a bad job introducing her. So stage is all yours.
Okay. My name is Athena Park. I'm an actress, singer, dancer. I play guitar and piano. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
So we decided to pull up to the school. I decided to make this very educational for you guys and fun at the same time. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna ask a few questions to her, and yeah, let's start. What would you like to accomplish in this coming year?
Okay, in this coming year, this is already planned, so I guess it's not really an accomplishment, but everything is an accomplishment to me, big or small. It would be releasing my first EP, which is already in the works. All the songs are already made. Everything's lined up to be set for release. But yeah, I guess just releasing that. Also finish editing my One Way Street music video. That's gonna be coming out soon because I just released One Way Street, a new single, and I'm editing the music video for that, it's going good. There's always troubles with everything, but
So
yeah.
I heard you were in the Dominican shooting One Way Street. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how was the experience for you in the Dominican? How was it like? Everything about that.
The Dominican was hot. Oh my goodness, I still have sunburns like all over my back. As you can see, I got a little
sunburn.
No, it's all over here,
oh,
but
okay.
You can see I got a little tan. I managed to keep my face like super pale for some reason. It just works like that. But yeah, shooting the music video in the Dominican was actually fire. It was really, really cool, and I think it adds a good diversity to my channel and the looks of it with the music videos, because for Tuatara I have a music video of me in the car, and then Part Ways it's just me in my own neighborhood, and now One Way Street it's a completely different country, across the world.
This is the first music video you filmed outside the country.
No, actually. No? Part Ways is half shot in New York.
Okay. But
half New York and more my neighborhood. But this is the one that's worldwide, big time worldwide.
Do you feel like it's better shooting inside Canada or just outside?
It really depends what you're going for. But I feel for One Way Street specifically, it was perfect shooting in the Dominican because of the fact that a lot of the song is I haven't seen my boy in a week, I'm going nuts, I can't imagine what he's doing. So I wanted the premise for that to be I'm on vacation for a week and I have no idea what my boyfriend is doing. I have no idea if he's having fun, he's not texting me, he's not replying, he's not doing anything. So I'm all in my head about it. So I feel like that fit very nicely.
I guess it's a good change of scenery, right? Instead of being in the cold, just going outside, warmer weather. And it's like a vacation for you as well.
Exactly.
What do you think people misunderstand the most about you?
I've actually never thought about that.
This is perfect to clear anything up. Any assumptions people have about you, let them know.
For real. I don't think I feel like I completely display myself online as who I am. I can't think of anything that is misportrayed through the media.
Or maybe something people assume about you that's not true at all. Was there any maybe rumors you want to decline right now?
No, I don't think I'm at my point in my career where people have rumors about me. I feel like everything people know about me is exactly what I put out there. And, that's how I want it to be.
Are you mentally prepared for that though in the future?
100%.
Okay.
Oh, I've been working so hard for, my acting career to work out for so long now, since I was 8 years old. And I've just been imagining and manifesting, you could call it, for so long that I'm prepared for literally anything that comes my way because I've been thinking of myself in that light for so long.
Do you ever get scared of any potential drama occurring where you're like, oh, I don't want to do acting anymore, maybe I should stop singing?
Totally. I'd say a lot of political views. There was this TikTok that I saw posted and they had 32 different pictures of all these celebrities that didn't speak on these political events happening. And they were shaming these celebrities and whatever, but then again, is it the celebrity's job to be, having a political standpoint? And that can have a serious effect on their career if they say one wrong word. Their career is downhill, they lose their job, no one is friends with them, everything is blacklisted on them. So I guess that is my biggest fear when it comes to fame and stardom and all that, is political views.
When you talk to people, whether that's on set or off set, do you change the way you talk to them? Is there certain things you just want to avoid talking about? Or do you just want to still try to be yourself and just whatever happens, happens?
I think being myself is the biggest one, you know, staying true to my own opinions and whatever. But when it comes to something serious that I know that I really have no clue about, I don't know what it's actually going on down there. I have no idea how those people are feeling because I know that I haven't done my research. So I'm not going to speak on something that I have no clue about, you know?
And it's very hard to live in this age where you don't know if someone's recording what you're saying. You don't know, like, if anyone has a camera on you at any certain point of time. It's scary out there, and it's good at such a young age you're really managing how to deal with all this, which is really good.
Yeah, totally.
How do you like strangers to remember you?
Strangers, I want them to remember me as very outgoing, an adventurous person, positive, bubbly, you know, happy to be there, happy to talk to them. I want people to know that I really listen to them.
So when you're in public, do you want to draw the attention, or do you just want like them to just notice you like the way you are, so you don't want to just pull them in towards you?
I want my presence to be big enough for me to just not do anything and them be attracted to me through some form, whether that's my personality, whether that's how I dress, whether that's my voice, or how they're listening to my music or something. I want to come to the point where I'm just myself and that people are attracted to that just by me being me.
Have you met any fans just outside on the street just like, oh, I want a picture, or?
Actually, yeah.
Yes?
Actually,
okay.
Yeah. More than one, but I would say the weirdest and low-key creepiest one was I finished a class and I went to Subway to get some food, and then I see like a guy through the window of the Subway. And you know, I'm just eating, whatever, and I see him just standing there. Like literally just standing there and like staring at me. And so then I'm just eating, and then I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like he's still there. Like it's been like, I don't know, 30 minutes now, whatever. And so then, you know, I finish, whatever. And I walk outside and he's like, Athena. And I'm like, hey, hi, like, what's up? He's like, it's Max. And I'm like, Max. And I'm like racking my brain. Who is Max? Where do I know Max from? Is it from a set? Is it from somewhere? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. And he's like, I know you from Holly Hobby, blah, blah, blah. I'm a really big fan of yours. But yeah, I had that experience.
So was it like a friend of yours, or just a random person?
Just a person from my social media, I guess. Somebody that
like,
watched Holly
followed
Hobby.
You should know me.
Yeah, literally. They knew my campus. Yeah.
How do you live your life knowing that wherever you go, there could be people around? Do you like a sort of sense of privacy to yourself, or do you not mind at all currently?
I think that also ties into the other question where it's like, I'm okay with people like being attracted to me and all that.
For sure.
And I've been thinking of me in this light for so long that I'm ready for it to happen any minute now. You know what I mean? Like one song could blow up, I could book an acting role, and there we are. A million people know me, and I walk on the street and it's just like bam. Like I'm just ready for it because I've been thinking of it for so long. So when that day does come, or if I don't know, 500 people are like, like all of a sudden, because I've worked so hard for it and so long for it, I'd be like, yep, there we go. Like, come on now. Like, this is what I've been waiting for. And like, that's not what I'm working for, but like, it's a part of it. It's a part of the career that I've been thinking of for a long time. It's just like a sort of, an achievement. It's like, oh, okay, I've reached this point. There we go. Like, you know, I've kind of made it.
What was your last Google search?
Oh my goodness. I need to look.
Okay.
Booster juice hours.
Booster juice hours. But you managed to get a bubble tea.
Yeah, I did. But I think that was a couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, you don't use your phone that often.
No, I don't. Well, for Google, no. Yeah,
okay.
because... Not gonna lie, I don't like this fact about myself, but TikTok is like my new Google. Like I wanted to make seashell necklaces and bracelets because I got some seashells from the Dominican, and I just went to TikTok because I know that I'll find videos, I know that I'll find how-tos, I know that I'll find DIYs, like everything's just there.
So considering you're an actress and everything, do you feel like you're using social media more frequently, or do you try your best to stay off it?
Oh, 100% more frequently.
Okay.
the day that Instagram and everything dies down, and I've made it within my career, like within myself, like, okay, I've made it to a certain point where I don't need social media, I'm dropping it. I'm throwing away my phone. I will just have like one of those cell phones where it's just a phone number where you can only call people. Like, I'm ready to be a freelance hippie. Like, I'm just so ready to drop my phone, like, because acting and singing, it's so online and so media oriented that it's actually a pain to use Instagram, because it's so competitive out there, and it's not fun anymore.
So a follow-up question I had is, what goal do you think, a certain milestone you hit, whether that's in followers or streams for your songs, would you consider, okay, I'm off social media now?
I don't think it's the numbers online. I think it's how much in my bank account. Yeah, because I need to be at a certain point where I'm like,
financially,
okay,
right?
Yeah,
okay.
I want to live a certain lifestyle. And then once I'm able to upkeep that, which is, not gonna lie, never. Like, there's a reason the Kardashians keep going, keep making businesses, keep doing whatever, because they have a certain lifestyle preference, and that takes a certain amount of money to upkeep that. And I have a certain lifestyle preference, and that's gonna take a certain amount of money to upkeep that. So once I have that amount of money, I'll be able to say bye to social media and just have investments in all these businesses and start all my companies and whatever.
Do you feel like for networking and for advertising, it would be a flaw to not have social media at that point in your career?
Yes. Yeah.
So would you consider bringing it back?
For businesses.
Business purposes. So not
for
just,
business purposes.
So not personal life anymore.
Not personal
life.
Yeah. There's a reason that, like, Jennifer Lawrence, all these big time actors, Angelina Jolie, they don't have Instagram because they don't need it. Because, you know, they just get hired from some producer guy, and he's like, oh, I want Jennifer Lawrence, bring her in. He doesn't need to look at her Instagram. He doesn't need to do any of that. But like with me, I'm still, you know, a starving artist, and people need to see my Instagram and be like, okay, what does she do? Oh, Taekwondo. Okay, cool. She can do stunts. She can do whatever. Okay, now I need to hire her because I looked at her Instagram. So, yeah.
Okay, so next question I have is, what movie, book, or TV show changed your life? So how you view the world, how you act with other people.
This is a little bit biased, but I can't say why.
Okay.
But I'd have to say the book Crying in H Mart, because for a long time, this is going to be a long answer.
Okay, no worries.
Because for a long time, like, I used to watch like people in interviews, and they would be like, oh, I need more diversity, like, you know, me being this kind of person, whatever, and not seeing that portrayed on film and television, like, that hurts me. And like I would see people talking about this in interviews, and I would be like, no, I don't feel that way, because, you know, I'm half Korean and whatever, like, I'm mixed, and that's not really portrayed on TV and film and everything. And I would be like, no, are you kidding me? Like, I don't need to see that. Like, I'm confident in who I am, and I'm confident that I'm gonna get there. I'm confident that I'm gonna make it, whatever. And only until that I had somebody up there, that's when I felt better. And Crying in H Mart is a book about a mixed girl. She's the lead singer of the band called Japanese Breakfast. They just won a Grammy. And, you know, before seeing her name's Michelle Zauner, before seeing her, I was like, yeah, I'm fine, whatever. But then after seeing her, it was just such a big reassurance, and that it filled a void that I didn't know I even had, you know? So I'd say the book Crying in H Mart.
So a follow-up question I had, does that relate to your character in Holly Hoppy?
No.
No. No way possible.
In no way possible. Okay. Actually, you know what? Yes, it can always relate. It can always relate. Because Savannah, you know, she's me. She's a mixed Asian girl. She's also gay. She also likes women in the show. So that character represents a lot and hits a lot of boxes. You know, checks a lot of boxes for viewers. So I think, yeah, it definitely ties with it.
If you had to change your first name, which is Athena, what name would you rather have? So I know, I watched the interview before, I know that your mom went to Greece?
Yes.
And she was reading a scarf.
Okay.
Was it? And then she mistaken the S for an A?
Okay. I will fix your story a little bit. So the year I was born, 2004, the Olympics were being held in Greece. And my mom and dad didn't go to Greece for the Olympics. They just went to Greece a couple months before the Olympics, and they bought a sweater that said Athens on it. And the S
Okay, sweater, not scarf.
Yeah. And they mistook the S for an A because like cool calligraphy, whatever. And yeah, they were like, I love that name for Athena. Like that's amazing.
But if it would change.
If it would change. It's funny because my name is Savannah on Holly Hobby, and my dad wanted to name me Savannah. Crazy, right?
So I guess your dad was very happy when he realized you got that name for the role.
Literally. But for me and my personal choice, I really like my name.
There's no nicknames you might have that you're like, oh, you know what, I'm fine with this being my name now.
No. My mom really likes the name Stella, but that's what I'm gonna name my baby daughter. My baby girl. That's what I'm gonna name her, Stella. Just because my mom loves that name, so I'm like, you know what, I just gotta...
You have to follow mom.
Yeah,
what
right.
Do you say?
Yeah.
Would you ever try stand-up comedy?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And I know you've done karaoke nights at a few places, but how would you approach it differently now that you need a full-on set? There's no pre-prepared songs.
Regarding like my music?
Yeah.
I think I just like dove headfirst into it. Like choose the songs, choose the set, which song should go first so that the people can really like be captivated into listening to me and be like, okay, wait, who's that? And then stay for my set. And the last song, make it the most meaningful or the one that's gonna release next. And the middle songs have it like slow, upbeat to just keep them, you know, stable, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of it regarding like choice and set style. Yeah.
In relation to stand-up comedy though, like go ahead right now, do a set. Because you should be good at improv, right? You should be good at improv.
You know what? I should be good at improv, but improv requires somebody to bounce off of. You know, it's really hard what you're asking me. I think a lot of people, like, they think like, okay, she's an actor. Go.
Do it, yeah.
Go. You know, kind of also same with singing. It's like if Lady Gaga were to just like, I don't know, appear right here and I'd be like, sing. She's like, okay, well, I haven't drank my tea yet. I didn't warm up. I didn't do all this. I didn't do this. Like, I'm not in that state. And I'm like, okay, wait, fair, totally fair. But yeah, as an actor, I feel like stand-up comedy is a far reach, but I can't not imagine myself doing it, but I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just letting you know I will not be doing it now.
They still upload funny clips on TikTok and stuff like that, right?
That's because that's just who I am. That's just because I'm talking like, oh my gosh, my purse is black. I love the shininess, but I wore black yesterday. Oops, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just something like how I'm just talking to the camera and that's just what comes out. So, yeah, I guess you could call it.
I feel there's some correlation, but I guess you need more preparation.
Yeah, totally.
A bit more, especially for like a 10-20 minute set. Yeah. Exactly. You just can't talk about your person, that's it.
Yeah, right?
What chore do you hate doing?
Okay, I like vacuuming. Dishes aren't bad.
See, I like cleaning as well.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing the dishes. That's my only.
You know what? There's something really satisfying to me about dishes.
Dishes?
Yeah.
For me, I find that gross.
Really? Okay.
Just wiping the food off and everything.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. You're right. When there's like thick piles of food, that's when it's like, bro, you couldn't clean your plate for me. Like, come on, you're just gonna put that in the sink.
That's when I just use the washer and just spray it off.
Yeah. Okay, but I'd say most hated, and one that I really don't understand is like fluffing, like dusting. So you have like this feather duster. You put it on like you fluff a cabinet, and all the dust just goes and in your lungs.
Is this the Swiffer one?
Yeah, the feather one. You know, like the ones in the movies and stuff. Like you just do it and dust goes everywhere. And I'm like, okay, what was the point of that? You just spread the dust in more places, like
just so it's not on the cabinet.
Yeah, literally. Like, but it's everywhere else, just not the cabinet now. Great job.
So that would be it. Just vacuuming and dusting. Your favorites? Or sorry, was dusting your...
Most hated is dusting.
Most hated is dusting.
Favorite is dishes and vacuuming.
Cool. Do you watch shows one episode at a time or do you binge whole seasons?
Oh, it really depends the show. Like, I forget the name. Snowfall? It's on Apple TV. That is a binger.
So now we got recommendations flying.
Yeah. Snowfall, binger. But what's that show on Netflix where it's the cartoons, but it's also a podcast? and it's talking about like meditation and consciousness and mind. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about, it's very colorful. That one is not a binger, just because it's very word heavy and all of that. But
Take some days to digest.
Yeah, literally. Like I just need to like, okay, pause, think. About that. Yeah, literally. Like, but I'd say Breaking Bad is also not a binger, just because the episodes are very long. So it really depends on, you know, the time of it, what the content is, and all that.
Do you have time to do activities and hobbies you like, or do you feel like you're just more busy doing work-related things?
It's funny because I actually just don't really watch TV. You know, like the only times I watch TV and movies is when I'm with friends, and we use that as a hangout. Because my spare time and my hobbies are dedicated towards making music, which is my hobby, which is, I would not change it for anything else. But it is also work at the same time because I'm creating content for myself. But yeah, I like it that way.
So if you would rank it in order, singing, YouTube, acting, what would it be? Priority-wise?
Busyness.
Yeah,
okay,
busyness,
okay.
yeah.
I'd say number one busyness is editing. That takes a lot of time.
That is a pain.
That takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to upgrade what your channel like looks like and all the edits.
And if you film something wrong, it's just heartbreaking.
You guys don't even understand the amount of times I filmed in slow-mo.
I saw that video. I think it was the Huache?
Huache one,
okay,
and also
yes.
my car making one. All in slow-mo. The entire freaking YouTube video in slow-mo.
That hurts. That really
And
hurts.
I also did another YouTube video recently where I filmed behind the scenes of a photo shoot. Okay, and I'm not putting this on myself, but it was my mom that shot everything in slow-mo. So I don't know if I can speed up the clips without it like looking like glitchy or whatever.
It was a good montage though.
Thank you.
Montage.
But because I put in so much work to make it like to the par of my other YouTube videos. But okay, yeah. So editing, music, like guitar, piano, just me jamming in my basement, music, and then performing over here, and then filming YouTube videos. Filming YouTube videos is last because of the fact that I film my day-to-day life. I film me performing. I film me doing music. I film me doing photo shoots. Like I film my work.
And does that go to your social media pages or mainly to YouTube?
Mainly to YouTube.
Okay.
Because I like having each one of my social medias very different from the other.
That's the same as me too, because Twitter you just want thoughts and feelings, Instagram you just want like life pictures, and then I guess...
Exactly.
I guess no one uses Facebook that much.
Yeah, not really. Facebook is more for like...
Old people.
Connections.
Okay, never mind.
LinkedIn. You know?
Would you ever appear on a reality TV show?
Okay, yeah. Like if it's like a a reality show like the Kardashians, yeah, like I'll be their friend and I'll come on, say hi.
But let's say if it was just one based upon your life. Or let's say, you know how they have like Hype House or whatever? Like you, like house bunch of creators, you have to film your everyday life. Make
I'd say no.
Autobiography, no?
I'd say no. That is not what I want my image to be. Same way with I don't want to blow up through TikTok. It's the same kind of perspective to me, an image. Like Charli D'Amelio has a very specific thing. She got famous from TikTok, got famous from dancing, and that's what people know her for. I don't want people to know me from TikTok. I don't want people to know me because I did a silly video on TikTok. That's why I keep my TikTok very like, I don't know, either very personal or just my singing. And YouTube and stuff.
Would you be okay with blowing up with somebody else at the same time, or would you rather do that on your own terms?
Oh, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
I'm totally fine with that because, you know, One Direction, and now people know Harry Styles.
Yeah, because they left after
Because
that.
they left, and that's fine with me. For a long time, I wanted to be in a girl group, and I was in 2 bands.
K-pop group?
Yeah, even that. I auditioned for like the Blackpink production company so many times. I guess they don't want me because I'm not from Korea, or like I'm not from Asia. Somewhere in Asia, so
they just want people home based.
They don't want
being from Canada.
Yeah, they don't want to just bring
fun.
a Canadian over. Like, okay, yeah,
fly
she's
over,
Korean.
come on.
Yeah, but like, come on, like, get out. Like, what?
Bring some Hawaii with you.
Yeah, literally.
What is your favorite drink?
Okay, before this interview, I literally drank an entire taro bubble tea. I'd say that's one of my favorite drinks. Or, oh my goodness, how could I forget? Matcha tea latte with lavender foam.
Lavender foam.
Yeah,
So
from
this
Starbucks.
It sounds very bougie.
Yeah, it just came out, and I think it's out for a limited time.
I'm just a Booster Juice kind of guy. I just go very, very, very simple.
Very, very, okay,
very
cool.
simple,
Cool,
very,
cool,
very.
cool.
Do you prefer social time or alone time?
Social time.
Social time.
I'm very much so an extreme extrovert. With other people, that is the way that I get my energy, and by seeing people, it's like I'm like, oh my god, people, yes, you know.
Do you feel more productive though?
No, because I'm extremely distracted. You know, if I'm hanging out with friends, I can't go off and, you know, do my editing. You know, I'm just, their presence gives me so much energy and happiness and excitement that I can't like sit still, you know. So when I am alone, that's when I'm just like, damn. Right? Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing with myself right now? But when I am alone, that's when I am really productive, because I think of the times when I'm with my friends while I'm alone, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I just start editing because I get excited from even thinking about it.
If you could win any award, what award would it be and why?
It'd be a Grammy.
It would be a Grammy.
Or no,
So
sorry.
not an acting award.
Actually, no, I was about to say Oscar.
Okay.
Just because I watched an interview about like people getting Grammys this morning, so it's at the top
A
of
lot
my
of people
head.
don't think Grammys are worth a lot anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Like,
Well, because I feel like it's really
they say they give
skewed.
awards to everyone, or like
Exactly.
who they want to win.
Yeah. But yeah, it'd be an Oscar. It'd be an Oscar for lead role in a feature film.
If you would
Yeah.
manifest it right now, how long do you think it would take you until you win an Oscar?
5 years.
5 years?
5 years.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. I think it is close.
That's great. That's great that you're manifesting it.
Yeah, because let's say I book something right now. Start shooting next year.
Yeah.
Comes out, actually, sorry, maybe 7 years.
Okay.
Comes out by maybe 2 years after,
Yeah.
because of, you know, editing, post-production, all that. And then 2 years for it to be out, or maybe 1 year for it to be out, and that's the year I win the Oscar.
What's the maximum number of perfume sprays before it's too much?
Okay, well, it really depends on the perfume though, because perfumes from Marshalls or Winners or all that, like the ones in those tubes, like bottle like this, you know, they're cheap, so you can do like all over, like literally 30 and it'll go away. But if it's, you know, a Valentino perfume or Burberry perfume, like I'd
That's
say
a millimeter drop.
no, literally, like 3 is
Yeah.
overdoing it.
Yeah.
I'd say 2 is like the perfect amount, but like 1 up here and then 1 down here a little bit. But like is all you need. It actually irks my soul when I'm on an airplane or something and somebody has sprayed like so much perfume. I'm like, I'm damn, I have to sit with them for like 5 hours. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, your nose instantly is like.
Yeah, right?
I
Can't even
mean,
get used
I
to
guess
it.
it's better than them smelling bad, but at the same time, it's almost as annoying as them smelling bad.
Even more because it's so chemically. At least BO is BO, like human, you know, excrements or however.
This is more like a would you rather now, sit beside with perfume or sit beside with BO.
Literally, yeah.
How long does it take you to get ready?
Okay, today. For this fit, for this makeup,
Yes.
it took me, I'd say a good 20 minutes.
And
Yeah.
what inspired you for today's fit? We got a jersey?
This is a boyfriend's jersey, boyfriend's shirt.
Nice.
My jeans from Zara. I wanted something like chill but also blingy, so this is my favorite belt ever. Silver belt with like white detailing. Hoops, these funky glasses that I got from
They look actually really cool.
right, I got them from the Dominican.
Are they like tinted or are they?
They're
Yeah,
tinted
okay,
but
okay.
mirrored,
Yeah,
so
that's
I'll give you
cool.
guys a close up. They look so good.
We got a bunch of rings too.
Bunch of rings.
Like Ariana Grande, 7 rings right there.
Right?
What are the least likely 3 words someone would use to describe you?
I could name some words that would never be described as a human.
Oh, wait,
But,
let's
okay.
change that question. So how would 3 words people would describe you? as?
Okay, cool. Would describe me, or how about I want them to describe me as this? Like, this is what I want.
Let's do
people to-
want first, and then
Okay.
expectation, reality.
Okay. Expectation. Positive, energetic, and inspirational.
Okay, reality.
Reality.
Unpositive, unenergetic.
Yeah, uninspirational, awful.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Lazy.
Yeah, right. I'd say excited. And this is sometimes a con for people just because I am such an extrovert, like I was saying before, and people's presence makes me so excited. That's one of the reasons why some people don't want to hang out with me. Like I've had a lot of my friends just be like, I can't hang out with you today.
Do you feel like you're too much?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do, because they make me so excited, and I'm like, but it's coming from such a good place. Like, I'm just so excited to like be around you, and they're like, Athena, just like shut up. You're just way too much. Like, you're just too much right now.
If you would describe yourself as an animal, what would it be?
A deer.
A deer.
A deer, or like a gazelle. They jump around, you know.
You wouldn't think golden retriever? You wouldn't just.
Oh,
no.
I don't want to be a dog.
Okay, so you're a cat person, I'm assuming now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there are times where I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, like I'm just chill. Like, I don't really want to talk.
You're just holding on.
Yeah, right. Where I'm just like, I gotta be chill, and like I know how to compose myself, obviously. But if it's with a person that I know is not gonna judge me, or I hope is not gonna judge me, or I think is not gonna judge me, that's when I just like let myself loose, and I'm like, I'm so happy to be with you. Oh my god, let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's go do this. And I'm just talkative, and yeah, but it turns some people off.
Do you ever find yourself changing the way you talk to people because they feel like you give off too much energy?
Yeah, there's this I don't know if it's a saying or just a common thing among our generation that's like, I change my personality for you. I change who I am for you while I'm with you. That's why you like me so much. You know, I find myself doing that a lot, because I know that my real personality and my true excitement has turned so many people off and gotten them to not like me, gotten them to not invite me places.
So my follow-up question was, for brand deals or for auditions, do you feel like you're putting on another personality, or do you still feel like you're keeping your true self?
It's funny because when I'm performing to a bunch of casting directors or a bunch of producers or an audience for my music, I feel that is when I am my truest form of myself, because I feel so much like myself when I'm performing. Like, let's say I'm doing a script or I'm in a very intense scene. Like, yeah, I'm not me, but I feel like me while I'm doing it. Hope that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure it does. You just want to stay true to yourself, but at the same time, just be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
I guess understand how the room is.
Yeah.
What object do you misplace or lose the most in your life? Whether that's you forgetting something, or something you want to find that you lost a while ago.
I'd say lip balms.
Yeah.
And like lip glosses. Or rings.
Any small item.
Yeah, I have a big problem with like wanting to put a certain ring on a certain finger, but it being too big for it. Like, let's say I wanted to put this ring, which is for my ring finger, on my pinky, because I wanted to wear a different ring on there. Like, let's say I'm just like, woo, it just flies off, and there goes all my rings for the day.
Do you notice that it falls off, or do you just notice at the end of the day? Like,
I just notice at the end of the day, and I'm like, damn it, another one gone.
No.
Right?
What was the most expensive thing you lost? Was it a ring?
I'd say, no, it was an earring.
An earring.
It was
Kim Kardashian earring.
No, literally. It was like,
Was it in the Dominican?
No. It was when I was young, though.
Okay.
Like, my mom, I don't know why my mom got me, like, because it was my first pair of earrings. Obviously.
Well, I feel like first you would have to go out all out.
Yeah, like it was like gold, and it was like chunky, and it was big. And I went swimming.
Oh no.
There it goes. Yeah.
When working from home, do you work consistently or take several breaks? So as in, like, do you have ADHD? Can you do everything in one setting?
It depends how I feel, but I feel like I do take a lot of breaks.
Okay.
But I take a lot of breaks if I am being unsuccessful. Let's say I'm editing and I come into so many problems and my computer crashes, or I think of something that I want, a transition that I want to be done, but I just don't know how to figure it out, so I have to watch 50 YouTube videos for me to figure it out. That's when I take a lot of breaks, when I take a lot of detours. But if it's smooth sailing and I'm just like, and I know exactly what I want, I have a perfect vision of what I want this video to look like, It's done in an hour.
For videos, do you get your own inspiration? Like, yes, I have a set idea, this is what I want to do, or do you go online like, oh, I want to see what this person does, see how I can incorporate that into my video?
You know, I wish I did that, looked at other people for inspiration, but it just slips my mind because, I don't know, I have so much inspiration and ideas rooting from myself that I forget to look at what people want to see.
It's a good entrepreneurial mindset, right?
You know, yeah, to add something different to the community, to add something different for what people want to see. But I think it is a smart thing to watch what is in so that I can incorporate that into my videos. But I always manage to forget that. I'm just like, no, this is me and this is what I want and this is my video. So I'm just doing me. And then I just go out and I just forget everything. So yeah.
Do you ever feel like, oh, I don't want to copy this person, so I'll refrain from using their stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to watch Emma Chamberlain a lot, and she does a lot of cut here, cut there, cut here.
Every time
cut
I think of Emma, I think of coffee.
Yeah. A lot of her, like every single time she's speaking, let's say I talk like this, hi, how are you? The how are you and the hi in between there would be cut, so it would just be like, hi, how are you? But no, like it's in. There's not a single space.
There's no like filler.
There's no there's no filler. And there's no quiet in the entire video, and that's why people are so addicted because it's just constant something. I did that for a little bit of my videos, and then I realized that that's just not my brand. I'm very much calmer, but then bursts of things within myself.
If you would compare yourself to a YouTuber currently, based on your content style and what you post, who would it be?
Oh, Kiana something. I only watched one video of hers. It popped up on my Explore, and Kiana May, I'm thinking. She just like does girls trips with her friends and vlogs it. I'm very much like her, just on the more talkative side because I'm still trying to find my vibe, but I guess that's what I want my videos to look like.
How is acting different from posting YouTube videos?
I am my own director.
Yes.
I am my own writer. I am my own editor. I am my own fashionista. Same with music. YouTube is very comparable to music in the way that you are your own boss. In acting, you just book the role and you are now a doll. You are now a doll that gets put in clothing, that gets told what to do, and your only job is to be the character, be the doll, be what other people want you to be. I think that's what I like about music. How I've learned so much about myself recently is because music is such be your own boss, be your own this, be your own that. And I grew up with acting, so it's a big transition for me.
When you look at the stuff you created long ago, so like 7 years ago when you were a kid, and you reflect on it now, what do you think of? Do you feel like, oh, this is cringe? Like, oh, I can't believe I progressed so far?
Regarding YouTube?
Or anything in general, like even old acting clips.
Oh, yeah. Acting clips? I watch them now and I'm like, bro, Athena, come on. Like, but I was 7 or something, so I can't blame myself.
You started young, so I feel like there's the room for improvement is just off the charts,
yeah. But I watch my acting now and I'm like, damn, like this is freaking amazing. Like, and that's the part where it's hard for an actor because you know you work so hard and you start from here, but then you get to this awesome point and then you just don't get booked, and you're like, what the heck, man? Like, I'm so good. And you're watching yourself and you're literally tearing up and you're so emotional from watching yourself. And you're like, come on, man. Like, why am I not getting booked here? But it'll come in time. When
you mention you're a positive person, you're energetic, how do you feel when you audition, you do not make the role? Or they decide to move forward with somebody else?
Well, it really... You have no control as an actor. If you are perfect for the role... Like, you have black hair, you are 5'6", you are half Asian, you don't have freckles. For some reason, one of the people on the team didn't like freckles or something, or didn't like the color green. There are so many reasons why they didn't hire you that you can't take it personally.
So it doesn't bother you? Was there any role you're like, oh, it should have been me, it should have not been done
If I was perfect for the role,
yes.
If the description literally said Asian American,
like any
19 years old,
details, yeah.
19 years old, plays music, plays guitar, is a musician, is outgoing,
taekwondo,
is a little bit rebellious,
keep going.
Like literally, and that's the description, and I didn't book it. That's when I get mad. That's when I'm like, okay, come on, Come on now. Like, did you even look at who I am? Did you even see my Instagram? Yeah.
How long does it take for you to get over it? Is it just immediate, like, oh, who cares, on to the next? Or is it just
It's probably just a couple hours.
Yeah? But do you feel like you are where you want to be in life currently?
Oh, of course not.
No. And why is that?
I mean, for my age, yeah. For where I am now regarding, like, my time and place, yeah. But regarding my end result, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, if I finished here and I just remained the same and stagnant, I'd be really pissed off. I'd be really pissed off because I know that I'm putting in so much work and I know that I'm constantly creating content and good content. So if I were to stay at this freaking place in my life while I'm generating so much, like, the game is rigged then. Like, it's rigged.
When you say rigged, do you feel like there's no way out for you? Like, the algorithm's not helping you out? Or is there something on your end which you're not, or maybe something is not getting to the audience that they like?
By rigged, I mean that the world is just not designed for me to succeed. You know, like, you are working so much every day, constantly, 24/7. And then you see somebody that made one song in their basement when they were, like, super wasted or something, and they've never done music before, never even thought about music before, never even wanted to do music before, but because they were drunk and wasted, they just wanted to make a song, and that blew up, and that one song got them to the point of making music every day, going on tour, doing concerts. Then I'm just like, okay, come on. Like, what is this? Like, I'd look at it as a chart or something, and that just gets me so royally angry and so mad. Yeah, so mad because...
That's why it's Athena, royally angry.
Royally angry, yeah.
If you could trade lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That is a very odd choice.
Same with spending a day with him. Just because I wanted, like...
It's because he just has so much knowledge about so many things.
Yeah.
A lot of people think he just talks. Like, if it's just about anything.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of memes like, oh, we were just talking about this guy. He's talking about some next alien apocalypse.
Well, I think that the more a person talks and the more a person thinks, the more intelligent they are. Yeah, and the more room there is in their mind for them to grow. So I think, yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson, 100%, because I could literally think of anything on this entire planet, whether that be a blade of grass floating or asteroids falling down. Like, I would know why.
So you're a sit down and talk person?
Yeah, sit down and talk and just know things about the world. Yeah.
I think those are all the questions I have for you today.
Okay, yeah. So cool, cool.
If I would ask one last one, what is any future things you have going on? Any songs that are about to come out? Any merchandise maybe you might be selling?
Oh, wow, I've never even thought of making merch. But I have my One Way Street music video coming out very soon, shot in the Dominican. Woo woo. A couple of songs releasing from my EP. Tentatively, the next one, the single that's going to be releasing, is called Take the Wheel, which is on my EP Drive.
How many songs are a part of the EP?
6.
6, okay.
Yeah. Part Ways is released, One Way Street is released, so yeah. 2 out of the 6 songs are already released. And Take the Wheel is the next one.
Any future YouTube video?
Oh, always. Behind the scenes photo shoot, makeup.
Is that the next one coming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
the next one is behind the scenes photo shoot.
Stay tuned for that.
And regarding acting, I'm always auditioning. I'm always making connections online. I'm always doing what I can. So, yeah.
Okay, so Athena, I'm gonna leave the final 20 seconds to you. Go feel free. Shout out all your social medias.
Okay, cool. Instagram is ITS Athena Park, like it's Athena Park. YouTube is just Athena Park. TikTok, it's Athena Park. That's about it. You can find me on all music platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, anything. And yeah, go to my YouTube channel. Watch some of my vlogs. You'll find me talking there a little more. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for having me.
No worries. That's a wrap, guys.
That's a wrap.
Bye.